Do you believe that your faith can change your life, or do you doubt what God can do? If you have faith as small as a mustard seed, you will say to this mountain, "Move from here to there," and it will move. Matthew 17:20. Are we living with this kind of faith, or are we just saying we believe without taking action? Have you ever imagined what could be possible if you had such a powerful faith that nothing could stop you? It sounds distant, right? But Jesus said that with faith as small as a mustard seed, you can move mountains. So let me ask you, how is your faith today? Is it strong enough to transform your life? Let's find out together. The Bible teaches us in Matthew 17:20 that if we have faith as small as a mustard seed, nothing will be impossible. But let's be honest, many times we doubt, don't we? We get stuck in the problems of daily life, like bills to pay, complicated relationships, and even our own fears. And then, the faith that should strengthen us ends up being set aside. But today, I want to show you that this faith is closer to you than you think. Think about this. Have you ever seen someone who believes so much in their own dream that they stop at nothing to achieve it? It's like that person who wants to start a business and, even without money, starts small with what they have. That is faith in action. Now apply this to your spiritual life. How many times have you prayed for something but deep down doubted whether God would actually do it? Faith is more than asking. It's acting as if the answer is already on its way. Are you living like that? Let me tell you something. The faith God expects from you is not empty words. It's a living faith that trusts even when everything around seems impossible. When you doubt, it's like saying to God, "I don't trust that you can do it." And I ask you, does that honor God? No. He wants you to believe with all your heart. Faith is believing before you see the result. Now let's be practical. Think about your life. Has it ever happened that you gave up on something because it seemed too big? Maybe it's that promotion at work you thought was impossible, or that relationship you believed was lost. Do you know what the problem is? We look at the mountains and forget that God is bigger than them. When you focus on the problem, your faith shrinks. But when you focus on God, the problem shrinks. Remember David? He was just a young boy with a stone and a sling, facing a giant armed to the teeth. But do you know what his secret was? He didn't look at the size of Goliath. He looked at the size of the God he served. And you? Are you looking at the problem or at the God who can solve it? You might be thinking, okay, but how do I have that kind of faith? Here are some simple tips. First, feed your faith by reading God's Word. It's like charging your phone battery. Without it, you run out of energy. Second, pray with conviction. When you ask God for something, ask as if you've already received it. And third, act. Faith without action is like a car without fuel. It goes nowhere. Take the first step, even if it seems small. God honors those who trust in Him. It's like planting a seed. You don't see the growth on the first day, but you know that if you keep watering it, one day it will bloom. Faith works the same way. You plant it, water it with prayer, and trust that God will do the rest. So let me ask you, what mountain do you need to move today? Is it a financial problem, an illness, or maybe something inside you, like unforgiveness? Whatever it is, remember, God has already given you the faith you need. Now it's up to you to use it. Don't let fear or doubt paralyze you. God is greater than any mountain. If this message spoke to you, leave a like and share this video with someone who needs a dose of faith today. And tell me in the comments, what mountain do you want God to move in your life? Let's strengthen our faith together and live the impossible.